1-3 in the Key fam. Hey, we appreciate y'all joining us. Today is Wednesday, and as you guys know, the NBA Finals start tomorrow. Thursday, June 6th. I can barely wait. This is the longest I've gone without watching hoops. Probably since LeBron got eliminated. So at this point, I'm fiending. But I'm Kaim, and I'm the host that's thinking about hanging up my sneakers because today I went to the gym, hooped, and went 0-3 against some high schoolers. So I think I might be washed, bro. It might be time to hang it up.
Oh my God. Amen. My name is Grant, and I'm the host who was wrong. I was wrong about the Mavs. I thought they would go out in the first round, and they proved me wrong. I swallowed my words.
We love accountability.
Got it. What's up, y'all? I'm Jay. I'm the host that decided I have on my bucket list now that I want to get flown out at some point, preferably by a WNBA player.
Yeah. Cameron Brink.
I just want to see what that life is like.
This man right here, bro. This is the same man that was talking about he wanted to be a stay-at-home dad like 3 episodes ago. This man hates work, bro. Hey, look. So it's an NBA Finals preview. We got Boston versus Dallas. We're all getting to that in just a second. So let's hop right into it. G, you already told us that you didn't think Dallas was going to make it this far, bro. But now they're here. They're championship ready. So what was it about Dallas that made you think they were going to go out? And have you completely changed your mind? Do you think they can beat Boston? Or do you think this is where the road ends for them?
It's really funny you asked that. So, of course, I'm from the West Coast. I love West Coast hoops. And, I mean, I'm a Lakers fan, but I'm also a little bit of a Clippers fan. So when I saw Dallas in the first round with the Clippers, I'm like, oh, the Clippers are better. I'm a Clippers fan. I want the Clippers to win. They're higher rated. Right. They lost. The Clippers lost. Okay. The West is strong. They're going to have to play a top West team, OKC, Denver, Timberwolves. Those are teams that were clearly better. The 3 top teams in the West that were clearly better.
Over the regular season.
Yes. And, the Mavs were kind of fumbling around that in the midseason, not playing that well, dropping to 6, dropping to 7, coming in and out. Not really looking like a championship team. I should have known something was up when they made the trade, got Daniel Gafford and a PJ Washington, and went something like 20-4 the last 24 games, something crazy like that. Had the highest win percentage of any team. I didn't believe it. I thought it was fake. I didn't trust the ISO basketball, LUKA and Kyrie playing ISO basketball. And their defense was mid, but it got to playoff time. The defense got way better. I saw them strap up the Clippers like I'd never seen. Strap up Kawhi, strap up James Harden. Strap up Kawhi, strap up PG. PG. I hate the Clippers, man. But I just think they weren't ready. They proved me wrong. I am a D1 Boston Celtics hater. Everyone knows that. I'm a true Lakers fan, tried and true, 2010, 2011. I'm a 2008. I'm a true Celtics hater. And you guys know if the Celtics win one more, they'll have 18 and the Lakers will have 17. They're tied up right now. So, all in all it's a gut feeling that if you make it out the West, you're going to win the championship because the East is just so sorry. The East is so sorry. The second place team in the East was 10th seed in the West. Let's talk about that.
Is that true?
Yeah. There were, I think, 8 teams or 9 teams above the second place team. Like the game's back. So, and Boston has walked their way. Boston's been mediocre in the playoffs, even though they've only lost 3 games or 2 games.
Yeah.
These are all teams they should have swept. Swept easy. No, not even challenged. I don't trust Jason Tatum in the finals. Of course, he has the great stats, but when it comes down to winning time, for some reason he never does it. Now it's me thinking that the Mavs are going to win, but also me slightly hoping that the Mavs will win.
I understand that.
Uh,
I understand
so
that.
I think it's Mavs. I think they just came out of a stronger conference, and the Celtics just aren't battle tested yet.
Dang, I like that. You think it's gonna be long series, short series,
6,
or you want to see 6?
6. They might do some bullshit like how they won the first 2 games
Yeah.
and against the Warriors, or won the first game against the Warriors, and
Yeah, I think what we can agree on, unless Jay surprises us, is that nobody's getting swept. Nobody's getting swept. Boston's too good as a team, and Luka and Kyrie and the defense is too good on Dallas. That would be crazy. Uh, but I agree, Jay. How has Dallas compared to your expectations? I think we all kind of looked at Boston and maybe hoped a little that they wouldn't make it, but they were clearly the best team in the East. But Dallas coming out as a 5 seed, what do you think about them throughout the year? How do you feel about them now?
I mean, throughout the year, I always trusted they would be a playoff team, but I thought they were going to be one of those teams that, I mean, you just lock them up because they're all about scoring. They're
Yeah,
all about scoring. So I thought
yeah,
they were just going to keep getting to shootouts throughout the year. And then again, like Grant said, they made those moves at the end, like in the middle of the season. It's like, all right, we don't have to get into shootouts anymore. We can we can either keep games close or even blow some teams out because our offense is significantly better, and so is our
yeah.
defense now too.
mm-hmm.
And so, like like the past few years in the league, probably past, I want to say almost every series without LeBron, the team with the best player has won the finals.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, that
I
sucks
gotta,
for LeBron.
yeah, I gotta exclude LeBron because it's different.
That man be losing, bro. Hey, I'm a LeBron fan, but golly, bro, he gets to the finals, he be losing.
Yeah, he'd be losing. But like, I think Luka is the best player in the series.
Yeah,
I think if people say Jason Tatum's the second best, I understand why. At his best, yeah, he is. But
yeah.
how often is he at his best? Not that often.
So you think it's a possibility Jason Tatum is not the second best player of this series?
Yeah,
I mean,
I,
he wasn't the second best player in the Eastern Conference Finals.
bro, like
Who was the second best
Oh,
player?
my bad. He wasn't the best player in the Eastern Conference
Oh, okay.
Finals. Yeah.
you said, yo, it's Jaylen Brown, and I understand because anyone who's been
Okay.
watching, Jason Tatum's stats look good, but they look good against one, these sorry teams, and two, bro, Joe Mazzulla be playing him in garbage time against the scrub so he can get his confidence back.
He's trying to get his numbers up.
Like against like the Pacers, I seen it, and I was like, what the heck? I was like, bro, there's 8 minutes left. You're up 20. Why are you in the game, bro? Like they don't even have Tyrese Halliburton in. They don't have Pascal Siakam in, but
Yeah.
Jason Tatum's still in the game, putting up whatever he wants.
Getting the rhythm.
Third string, yeah, like
He needs.
I guess that's some type of coaching tool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm thinking Dallas in 6, realistically 5 if Jason Tatum plays. Like, he's not the best player. And you guys were saying, like, I agree. I don't think anyone's going to get swept, but I think if a team were to get swept, it would be the Celtics.
Ooh.
Damn.
Ooh. All right. There's a lot of Boston disrespect going on.
Bro, because my favorite player on Boston is Jaylen Brown. Then second is Drew Holiday, and then I'll give it to. Honestly, I want to give it to Derek White, but Jason Tatum's cool. He's good.
I do think there's something missing from Tatum, and we probably talked about this on the pod. We've definitely talked about it in real life. Tatum does not give me like best player in the championship team vibes.
Mm-hmm.
But I analyzed this. Preparing for this episode, I really thought, why? Because I was prepared to come on here, slander Jason Tatum, slander the Celtics. And I really had to think, but why? Why why don't I respect Tatum when this is probably like his 6th or 7th year, and this is his 4th or 5th Eastern Conference Finals. This is his 2nd finals. Like, he's really doing some incredible things. And the only thing I could think of is that, as y'all mentioned, the East is weak. The East is horrible. Not only is the East horrible, I shouldn't say horrible, that's disrespectful. Not only is the East weaker than the West, the Celtics' path to the championship went through injury ravage. I've never seen this before. And actually, bro, I was watching First Things First. They said that there's been less than 10 teams in NBA history to get to the finals without playing one 50-win team. So they played 3 non-50 win teams, and then those teams were without their best player. So they played the Heat with no Butler. They played. Did they play the Knicks?
Cavs.
Yeah.
The Cavs, which is even. If they played the Knicks, they might have had an actual challenge. Indiana had to do that for them.
Yeah,
They
bro.
played the Cavs, and Mitchell went out, and then they played the Pacers, and Halliburton went out. That's crazy to me. So I say all that to say, I think I might pick Dallas tomorrow in Game 1 because Dallas has been through, bro. They went through the Clippers, and Kawhi was hurt to be fair, but they went through the Clippers. They went through the Thunder, who were the 1 seed, and the Timberwolves, who were the 3 seed, coming off beating the reigning champions.
And both
That's
those teams
tough.
were healthy.
Yeah, that's tough. And they locked the Timberwolves up, yo.
Mm-hmm.
They locked the Timberwolves up. And did they go to 7 in any series?
Yeah, against
Yeah.
Against who? Oh, the Thunder, they went 7?
yeah.
Are you sure? I think they
I
were
don't
6.
know if they went
I
7.
don't think they would have 7.
It was 6.
Bro, they haven't been because 6, 6, 6, 6, 4, 5. 6, 6, 5, yeah.
Damn, they beat the Timberwolves in 5. Yeah, they crushed the Timberwolves.
Yeah.
And I thought the Timberwolves were going to go all the way once they beat the Nuggets. But either way, I say all this to just do the bait and switch because I'm picking Dallas in Game 1, but I've got Boston in 6.
Whoa.
I've got Boston in 6, and it's for this very. When I asked myself why, I looked at the records. Bruh, what Boston has done this year, it's actually incredible. Like, have y'all taken a look at how far ahead in the Eastern Conference standings Boston is than any other team?
Yes, and there's a reason.
Bro, there's plenty of reasons. Like, I respect them as being good, but the Sixers were right there with them until Embiid got injured.
Yeah,
The Bucks would have got it there if they didn't fire. Honestly, I don't know why they hired.
I don't know why they fired him.
The record was worse with Doc Rivers. Like, I don't understand that. And then Giannis got injured.
Bro, they played the Detroit Pistons 3 times. They played, who else is bad? They played the Detroit Pistons 3 times.
They played Charlotte.
They played Charlotte 3 times. They played goddamn. Who else is scrubby in the East? Like really
they got a
scrubby.
bunch of scrub teams. They got the Raptors are iffy. Actually, let's just look. What are we doing?
I gave you this comparison earlier. The worst team in the East lost 30 straight games last year. The worst team in the West has a generational talent.
Hey, that right there,
a generational alien.
Oh, they had to play the Wizards.
Yeah, the Wizards, bro. They're playing all these scrub teams multiple times. And I looked up their record against the top 4 teams in the West.
Ooh.
It's like the Celtics a long time ago. It's like 2-6. It's like 2-8 against the top 4 teams in the West for the Celtics. 8 of those 10 losses are from the top 4 teams of the West. Or 8 of those 18. So,
Go ahead.
I also look at it like this in terms of matchups.
Yeah.
Who is guarding Kyrie? Is Drew Holiday guarding Kyrie? That's cool. So who's guarding Luka?
They're going to try. Yeah. They're going to have to put one of their best 2 players on him.
So either Jason Tatum or Jaylen Brown.
Yeah.
Tatum will get cooked by Luka. Let's be honest. Brown may be a better defender.
But I don't know if I agree. I don't know. I mean, Luka's going to cook anybody, but Tatum is not a scrub on defense.
He's not.
He's not. But like at the end of the day, they just played like a top 2 defense in the Timberwolves. Barbecue chicken.
Tatum's not first team all defense. He's not second team all defense.
Dang, you're right.
So either Tatum or Brown have to guard Luka. Do you know who's guarding Tatum or Brown? Derrick Jones and PJ Washington.
Yeah.
It's niggas who are supposed to be playing defense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, in terms of that matchup, they're gonna tire him out. Yep. I think it's just gonna wear the Celtics down. Game after game.
I can see that.
I think they have a better chance than the Timberwolves at defending because I feel like the Celtics are built for all of them to defend 1 through 5.
Yeah.
And the Timberwolves weren't built like that.
No.
Who wasn't a defender on the Timberwolves?
Bro, Gobert.
Nah, Gobert's a defender, bro. All this Gobert defenders,
all right,
So
bro.
you're telling me the defensive player of the year.
Yeah,
he can guard on the perimeter.
They're cooking Gobert because he got cooked by Luka on the perimeter, bro. What center is not getting cooked by Luka?
I gotta be honest. I gotta be completely honest with you. There's some centers that can at least have the quickness to stay in front.
You're telling me Al Horford's not getting cooked by
Oh,
Luka?
It's Luka,
Al
bro.
Horford, old man Al, they're not throwing him on Luka, bro. That's impossible. But everybody else on the Celtics, they can throw them at Luka.
Yes. I think every other player on the Celtics can guard, bro. I think my thing is just this one. I've just never seen this, boys. 14 games ahead. And look, I understand we're saying the East is weak, but they were the team that did it. If the East is weak, then any team could have done this. 14 games ahead, bro. It's 37-4 at home.
If the Celtics were in the West, consistently playing West teams, they would probably be third in the West.
Now, I could see that. I mean, I could see that with that Thunder, Minnesota, blah 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 blah.
Right.
But that still means
still elite.
You said what?
Right.
Top 5 teams in the West were still elite.
Yeah. No, because Dallas was 5 and they're in the championship. And we see the last couple of years. Last year, the Lakers made the conference finals as a 7 seed.
They have the greatest players of all time.
So the West. I mean, the West. Let's look at the West actually.
Imagine instead of playing dang near the Pistons, the Wizards, the Cavs, and the Pacers back to back, you play
the Warriors,
the Lakers, Clippers, Wemby, who will get a game off a good team.
Yeah. Now I will say the bottom. Here's why I do agree with y'all. The teams like 7 through 15 in the East, not 7 because I don't include Philly and Miami, but 9 through 15 versus the West, bruh. The Sacramento and Golden State are 9 through 15.
Oh, yeah, you don't want to see them.
Yeah, you don't want to see them, bro. We got Wemby here. The Trailblazers really do suck, of course. The Grizzlies were only that bad because of injury, but even they play hard. I do agree that this conference is much harder. I just think even back like in LeBron's day, they used to say when LeBron went to 8 straight, all the biggest haters are like, oh, it doesn't matter. It's the East. It's the sweet East, the least. But they were never 14 games ahead. I think so that started killing me. Then I looked at, okay, who's had the best record since the goddamn trade deadline? That's when the Mavericks remade their team. And I was actually looking this up for the Mavericks, not the Celtics. The Mavericks, they have a great record. They're sitting right here. And then the Thunder had a good record too. But I just can't get away from this green bar being so much higher than everybody else's. I'm like, yo, how are they winning so many more games than everybody else?
Bro, that's like 3 games. What do you mean so much higher?
Bruh, it's 3 games. Look how close all these bars are.
It's 3 games, bro. They played the Pistons and the Wizards.
I can understand that the Mavs were like where the Sixers are, and you said that.
No, I don't just mean compared to the Mavs. I mean compared to the whole league. Like, there's 3 games between 1 and 2, right? And there's also 3 games between 2 and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Like, literally, it takes this many teams to make the gap between Boston and number 2.
But also look at this. Oh, no, keep on.
No, go ahead.
Look at the teams. It's the Celtics, and then it's all West teams until the Magic.
Okay, yeah. I will. You're right. You are right about that.
The East is that much worse.
Hey, look at the Lakers. Look at what the Lakers could have been, boys. Dang, 5th best record in the league post trade deadline. Those Lakers. Dang, if only we didn't have to play Denver round 1. That would have been the days. But I get it though. I understand. And actually, the funny part is, I'm cheering for the Mavericks too because I like LUKA now. I thought that his style could not win a championship. I did not. I basically thought he was like a better James Harden. And I didn't think. I mean, Kobe even said, "Yo, James Harden, you can't win a championship with that type of style," which I kind of agree with. Like, I feel like even when LeBron, who's probably the closest to like a really, really heliocentric player to win a championship, he had to have stars, like, bro, 2 other superstars with him because you can't do that, bro. Teams are too good in the playoffs. That's why I feel like Anthony Edwards got cooked. Because the Dallas Mavericks are like, okay, we only have to guard 2 players, and Cat is not on this series.
Yeah, they only need to guard 1.
We only have to guard you. Now, the difference is when I look at Boston, though, what I saw in that game 6 or game 5, I was just watching the highlights. We were together for Game 5, weren't we? Yeah, 3 in the key was together, man. I looked at the highlights, bro. Dallas is not guarding like 2 or 3 players. So Luka's getting the rest on defense. Kyrie's getting the rest on defense. Now, every now and then there's a switch. Of course, you have to do stuff. Like, I'm not just saying they're just sitting, but there's a lot of rest when you're playing against Kyle Anderson and Nikhil and Alexander Walker and like Jaden McDaniels and Gobert. Gobert is not good on offense. Like, oh my goodness, he's not good on offense. We're going against Boston now. They have 5 players in the starting lineup who must be guarded.
And they can all shoot.
You must guard all 5 players. So there's no rest. So I think both teams are just going to slaughter each other because I do think Luka's going to – I mean, Luka's a superstar. Luka is a superstar. So I do think the Mavericks' path is if Luka's a superstar and Kyrie goes 2016 mode. If that happens, if they look like LeBron and Kyrie, then it's over. But I feel like they're going to have to play so much defense, bro. And I feel like Boston is going to 5 out these boys and launch threes, bro. The center's going to be shooting threes. The forward's going to be shooting threes. And it's just going to be too much. It's too much space to cover. You can't guard that much, bro. So it's going to be trading threes for twos. And unless Boston goes cold for the whole series, I think they just have too much talent, bro. Too much talent.
So you don't think the Mavs are going to run the pick and roll to the grave and Luka's just going to drive and throw the lob every single time?
I don't think it'll work. I think they'll try, but I don't think it'll work like
you
it
don't
did.
think so?
Why not?
I don't think it'll work because everybody on the Celtics can switch, and they're probably just going to leave Al Horford at the rim.
But Al Horford's not as good as a defender as Rudy Gobert down in the post.
He has been in the playoffs, brother.
Nah. These boys hate Rudy Gobert, bro.
My thing is, I just have faith in the Mavericks because for me, I thought their path with the Timberwolves was if these games are close, they're going to win or they're going to blow them out because they have Luka and Kyrie. So if the Celtics can't, the Celtics have to be way ahead, in my opinion.
I kind of do agree with that because I do think with 3 minutes left and 2 minutes left, if this is a clutch game, you have Luka and Kyrie, which are probably like 2 of the top 5 or 6 players you want in the clutch. And I don't necessarily trust Jason Tatum to that level. I do think Jaylen Brown has some dog in him that I trust, but Luka and Luka is also a player who you can play good defense on, and he will still cook you.
He's like Jokic.
That's the worst. Like that is just horrible because it doesn't matter how hard you try, bro. He's gonna cook you. So I think the path is look, play Luka 1-on-1. They're gonna spam that pick and roll. We got to see if we can have some players that can on Boston who can fight around the screen well enough so we don't have to switch. That's what we're hoping. Because if we have to switch with the center specifically with Porzingis or Horford, then it's cooked.
Do you guys think they're going to play Porzingis like that?
I forgot Porzingis was coming back.
Play Porzingis like that?
No, Porzingis is back. They said he's back.
He hasn't played the whole playoffs, and they've been essentially rolling.
Yeah, I think it's Dumbs actually. I would bring him off the bench in let me play you like 5 minutes, see if you got it. Because bro, we're 12-2 in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. We're 12. I mean, no disrespect, bro, but we'll see if we need you. You're not even in shape, probably. Like, what was his injury? I'm about to look it up.
Yeah.
No idea.
Dang, that's crazy, bro. We're a Hoops podcast. Don't even know this man's injury.
Why you look that up?
I don't know.
What up?
I think the big X factor for the Mavs is PJ Washington. If PJ Washington is hitting the 3, I think the series is over.
Oh, it's over.
Oh, gosh, and he's hitting everything right now.
If he's hitting the 3, the series is over.
You might have a Michael Porter Jr. moment against
Now, here's a question I have. Do y'all think there's anything to it being Luka's first NBA Finals that might make him struggle? Because LeBron's first Finals in 2007, he struggled. Jason Tatum's first Finals a couple years ago, he struggled. Like, it's a big moment, or do y'all think he's immune to that?
I think he's immune to – I think the difference between those 3 is LeBron was playing against a dynasty.
Yeah.
They honestly only needed to guard him.
Yeah, he had a horrible team.
Tatum, he goes cold all the time in the playoffs. Like, it's like –
It's Tatum. Luka's better than Tatum.
Luka doesn't hold like that. If Luka's shooting badly, he's still creating like open shots for his teammates. Now, if his teammates can't hit those shots, they lose.
Yeah.
So that's why
Yeah.
guys like PJ Washington are going to be very important in the series.
PJ
Luka's already
Washington
won a
might be.
championship.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say Luka's already won a championship in Europe, and I'll be honest, I think the European atmosphere is crazier than NBA basketball. So I think
Yeah,
he's used to this. He's built for this. He's ready,
in there.
and I think, Brad, like you said, Tatum goes cold all the time. Tatum, more likely than not, will go cold at some point in this series.
I do agree with that. I do agree with
So
that's you have to
But
account
that's
for
why
that,
they
and
built
then
the
you
team.
just have to hope. But my thing is, bro, it wouldn't shock any of us if Derek White had a 25-point game, and that's their fifth option. I think that's what's killing me. Like, bro, their fifth option could give you 25, and it wouldn't shock you. If Derek Jones Jr. gives you 25, you're shocked. You're like, yo, what? That thing Lively got you 25? But the Celtics start 5 guys who are capable of going to go get you 25 or like 20.
4 out of 5.
That's insane. Who's the fifth?
Well, I was gonna say Al Horford, but I guess when he's on from 3, he's on.
No, I was thinking about Porzingis. If it's Horford, then yeah, 4 out of 5. Yeah,
Yeah.
4 out of 5. Yeah, no question. Horford is a connective piece. Horford is just the LeBron James of locker room guys. I'm not gonna lie. Like, he's still playing, bro. He's like 36, 37.
Yeah, he's old.
He's old as dirt. Okay, bro. Luka is 25. Tatum is 26. Both of those ages are younger than Jordan when he won his first, LeBron when he won his first, like not Kobe, but Shaq when he won his first. A lot of all-time greats, these dudes are starting out young in terms of winning. Do y'all think that a win for either one of them puts them on like, okay, you're now just you're a lock. You're all-time great, bro. You're all-time great. You're on that list of like top 15 players ever with this one championship.
No,
I think it. Whoa, that's interesting.
not yet. Not yet.
I'm
No,
not gonna
not
lie.
yet.
I think this propels Luka way more than it would propel Tatum.
Yeah.
Agreed. I think if Luka, because bro, Luka's stats are already insane. Like Luka's stats, bro, they're so unbelievable. It's almost like not to this extent, but I'll be treating him a little bit like Wilt when we talk about it, because it's like, bro, I mean, he hasn't won anything. Like, come on, bro. I mean, it doesn't matter. He has the ball every single play, but
Yep.
his stats are absolutely incredible. If he can get a championship this early, the sky's the limit. But I don't. Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I think if he gets a championship this early, next year he wins MVP because I feel like they already have voter fatigue from him. But now if he wins this, they'll give him the MVP next year if he just does the same thing.
No, if he wins, then as long as he has a season where he's competing for it, they will give him MVP. Because they're tired of Jokic. Mm-hmm. They're tired of Jokic. Okay, that was all time, but I'll bring it down a little bit since Grant said no super easy. Does a title make Luka the best player in the league? Does that put him over Jokic or Giannis or even Embiid if you have him? Does this take Luka up there?
Have Embiid.
No, don't put Embiid in there, but no, because he needs the MVP, bro. He needs it. The only reason I said it wouldn't put him in the all-time great category is because he doesn't have the MVP.
He doesn't have an MVP, which is weird for an all-time great. It is.
I think MVP voting is just weird now because to be honest with you, I think in this era, the way it's working right now, Tatum's looking like he's never going to win an MVP because his team's too good, and it's damn near not because of him.
Well, if he was the MVP, he would win a championship with that good team.
Yeah. Hey, that's a good point. So we have great team against great player. We got two of us not going for, but two of us choosing Dallas. All three of us are probably kind of going for Dallas. This is the last thing I want to show, bro. This is all-time points per game in the playoffs. Bruh, Luka is second, bro. Luka is number 2. He's after arguably the GOAT. Now, I will say, bro, Jordan was hooping. Averaging 33 in the playoffs for your whole career is OD. But Luka's giving you 31. On an average Luka game, he will give you 30. Like more than AI, more than KD, more than Bron. I didn't know Donovan Mitchell was this high. That's kind of crazy. This kind of lets you know that scoring in this era is just a little bit up.
Mhm.
But in general, KD couldn't do it. Bron couldn't do it. Like Steph couldn't do it, but Luka's doing it. He's right there, and so I think he'll be well on his way. But I agree.
Yeah.
I would still take. I think no matter what, I'm still taking Jokic as the best player right now. I think no matter what, because as we can see, I mean Jokic is on this list. Where is he? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, Jokic is top 10 on this list, and kind of like LeBron, he's not just a scorer. Like most of the people on this list are just scorers.
Yes.
Luka's not, Bron's not, Jokic is not, and obviously Bron's super old. So out of the players that are left, I do think I will put him above Giannis as number 2 if he can win the championship. If he wins the championship, I think we have 2 European players as the best players in the world.
I don't
And
disagree.
they're cooking.
Well,
I don't disagree.
because Giannis is from Greece.
And Giannis is European. Yeah, I just be forgetting because of his race. Nah, I think the Europeans are crushing right now. I think they have the top 3 spots.
Dang, remember when Kaim said European can't be the face of the league, and now they're the only ones getting to the
They're
chip?
the only ones. And then, bro, Embiid's also international, and a lot of people have Embiid in the top 5.
Yeah.
That's why we're fiending for Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, bro. We tried to elevate Anthony Edwards to the GOAT.
We're fiending for him.
Hey, last question. I want to get us out of here, bro. We actually kind of went long on this one, but hey, I guess it's the championship. Do y'all put any stock into this media narrative that's been going on that maybe Jaylen Brown is jealous of Jason Tatum, especially since Jaylen Brown just won the Larry Bird Eastern Conference Finals MVP?
No, Jaylen Brown's getting paid just as much as Jason Tatum. They're winning. They're winning games, bro.
No, I meant the other way around. My bad. Do you think Jason Tatum is jealous of Jaylen Brown since Jason Tatum is supposed to be the star?
I do.
But Jaylen Brown, right here, Jaylen Brown hit the game winner in Indiana in Game 1, or the game saver to go to overtime. Jaylen Brown got the MVP, and there's just a lot of Jason Tatum hate just everywhere, including here.
Bro, I just think that Jason Tatum, people expect more from him, and he does less. People expect less from Jaylen Brown, and he does more.
Mm-hmm.
And they get paid about the same. So of course I'd be jealous of him.
Actually, right now Jaylen Brown's actually getting paid more because he signed his extension. Now I'm sure they'll give it to Jason Tatum at the end of this year, but right now Jaylen Brown might be the highest paid player in the league.
Yeah,
because he got that. He was the first player. He hit 300 M's, bro,
and he's probably not top 10 under scrutiny.
I do kind of agree with that.
Like that's great. That's a great life.
Yeah,
bro, he told Taylor Rooks he'll win 8. It was like Jaylen Brown has 2 more years to win 8 rings.
Bro, I guarantee if LeBron had said that, bro, we would never hear the end of it, bro. But Jaylen Brown gets to
Jaylen Brown can say whatever he wants.
He can say whatever he wants. Because if he's jealous, that could affect him. Like if he's chucking, if he's not passing the ball, if he's forcing the last shots, they might lose this series.
I don't think he'll chuck though, because he'll get more scrutiny for losing than not winning Finals MVP. I think he'll get a lot of scrutiny either way, but he'll get infinitely more if they don't win and he throws up a donut.
Hey man, I'm here for Jason Tatum slander. It's funny because I don't even hate Jason Tatum. It's just,
but it's something about him.
It's so fun to slander him.
He's on the Celtics. If he was on any other team, people would love Jason Tatum.
I'd be rooting for him if he was on another team. It's just.
But I was just asking people, why are the Celtics so easy to hate? Like, because I don't even know why I'm not cheering for him.
It's Boston, bro.
It's Boston and KG, Paul Pierce, always talking about that one ring they got together.
Yeah.
Hey, but that was a good ring.
And Celtics fans talking about, oh yeah, we got as many rings as the Lakers. They have one in like 30 years. Like,
they're riding the coattails of the goddamn 60s and 70s.
Well, Bill Russell.
It's bro. It's Boston. It's racist. It's white.
Even LeBron said Boston is racist.
It's synonymous with whitehood, white privilege. So this is easy to hate.
Cheat, bro. New England be cheating.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But also they're always good.
They're always good. The hockey team is good. The football team is typically good. The basketball team is typically good. It's like, dang, how are they doing that?
Yeah. It's just an easy city to hate. Easy sports city to hate. So
Man. All right. That's great, bro. Any final thoughts, bro? We got 3 6-game predictions. 2 for Dallas, 1 for Boston. Y'all got anything else?
If Boston wins, I hope Jaylen Brown wins Finals MVP.
nah, F that. I want Derek White to win Finals MVP. I want my GOAT Derek to win.
If Derek White wins Finals MVP, he will be getting paid next summer.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
but he's getting paid out of the way. I'd be confused on how all these teams have all these great players, and the Lakers gotta sign goddamn Winyan Gabriel. I'm like, bro, the Celtics have 5 $30 million players. What's going on?
The NBA is just different. They're talking about Christian McCaffrey and how he just got signed to like 30 M's or something. They're like, yay, now he's making as much as Derek White, but with more CTE.
Nah, bro, I'm sorry. I don't think I can let my child would have to be Tom Brady immediately in 5th grade for me to let him play football, bro. It's too dangerous for not enough reward. Like Christian McCaffrey is the best player, and he's getting paid 30 M's over 2 years.
Yeah.
They gave him a 2-year extension like he's a scrub.
Derek White, bro.
Bruh. At the end of those 2 years, his body's going to be battered, destroyed.
Yeah.
Dang near. He'll be walking with a limp. So,
yeah, it stinks. Hey, let us know what y'all think, man, in the comments. Don't forget to like. Don't forget to share. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave a review for all the podcasts. We're on everything. YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify. Hey, NBA Finals start tomorrow. Can't wait. We'll see y'all later.
Little boy, everybody told me you could be whatever you wanna be. So I told myself I'ma be a singer, I'ma play on the keys. I can do whatever I want if I just believe, yeah. But then over the years, everybody's telling me to find a career, and I'll be rolling my eyes, thinking I'll be alright with my guitar by my side. But now it's like 55 quid for my phone bill and a tenner for my bus pass too. I wish I could go back.